Hi and welcome to this week's Wine Buff video. Because it's getting close to the end of January, I thought we'd celebrate by having a bit of a sort of table wine sale. So we're going to have a lot of bargains this weekend. So if you have been holding off and money's tight for January, now's the perfect time since everyone's getting paid this weekend to come down and try some lovely wine. So just thought I'd go quickly through a few of the wines we've got on sale this week. If we can zoom out a wee bit. Whoop. So here's the wines we've got on sale this week. So we'll zoom back in. So we'll start off with the reds, and the first one is a Spanish red, down from 17.49 to 13.99. It's called a video. It looks a bit like a balsamic vinegar bottle, but believe me, the wine doesn't taste like vinegar, thankfully. There's only, let me see, 5,400 bottles made, so it really is tiny production. To put that into context, Wolf Blass produced 54 million bottles, so it shows how small a production it is. And it's a nice kind of rich Spanish red from La Mancha, made with Tempranillo grape. And it's nice and dark and rich and goes well with lamb and everything like that, or even on its own in front of the TV. Then we have this one here. It's down from 7.99 to 7.19, and this is real just kind of quaffing kind of wine. So this is your midweek bottle or something on Friday night just to sit in front of the TV, dead easily drunk. Because it's nice and light, it's unoaked, it's perfect for sitting in front of the TV, having a chinwag with whoever happens to be there. And it's not necessarily with food, it's just a lovely easy drinking wine. Going on to the serious stuff here, we have down from 34.99 to 24.99. This is the Sant'Emilion Grand Cru. So this is a Merlot and Cabernet blend. It's one of the smoothest wines you'll ever get. It's one of the top wines from Sant'Emilion. And it's perfect. Again, it's so smooth you can just drink it on its own, or it goes perfectly with the likes of duck, beef, or any kind of game dishes, anything that's kind of a little bit richer meats goes perfectly well with it. So that's a fabulous wine. There's the old reliable one here. It's down from 9.50 to 8.50. That's the Vina Alumbrada, one of the most popular wines in the shop, and justifiably so. Very, very silky smooth, again from Spain, again Tempranillo, and lovely in cherry and strawberry fruit. And the last red wine is this one here. It's the pricier one. It's 34.70 down to 27.75. It's the Nuit St George, so it's Pinot Noir, and all about Pinot Noir should be. Really complex, earthy. Whenever you try Pinot Noir, you've got to spend money, otherwise they're just boring. So this is what you really need to be aiming for, and it's a perfect treat to celebrate the end of January. On to the whites. We have this one here, down from 14.99 to 11.99. It's the Whale Tail Riesling. If you haven't had Riesling before, now's your chance. It's a perfect wine for people who like red wines but want to try white, because it is such a complex and intense white. So it's a perfect wine to go for. And the second one is the Pinot Grigio, down from 10.99 to 9.90. This is gorgeous Pinot Grigio. A lot of Pinot Grigios got bad press because as soon as Pinot Grigio became popular, the market was flooded with wishy-washy mass-produced wines. But thankfully, again, this is a small producer like all our wines, and it's got a lovely sort of grapefruit and sort of almondiness to it. So again, perfect for sitting in front of the TV or with salads or fish, and goes particularly well with like a tuna salad. So Pinot Grigio, perfect. And the final ones that we've reduced is a conscious choice, is really sparkling wines. I don't think people drink enough sparkling wines, and they're very underrated. So what we've done is we've reduced the price of our Cava and champagne. So as you'll see here, this is our Cava. It's down from 14.99 to 13.49. And Cava is fabulous stuff. It's made the same method as champagne is, so it's a real bargain. Whereby the secondary fermentation is in the bottle, which gives it the bubbles, and because of that it gives it very, very fine bubbles. So that's what you're looking for in champagne, nice fine small bubbles. And as I say, it's made in Spain, in the south near Barcelona, and it's a very small producer as usual, and that's down to 13.49. So again, perfectly well on its own, or as an aperitif or with fish. So anyone who likes oysters, sparkling wines are the thing to go for. And surprisingly enough, chocolate goes pretty well with sparkling wines as well. So if you like a bit of chocolate, that's what you want to go for. And finally, the two champagnes. So if you really want to take a splurge, we've knocked a big 20% off both champagnes. So they're down, the standard champagne's down from $29.99 to $23.99, and the reserve from $34.99 to $27.99. And these are fabulous wines. These are what are known as grower champagnes. So it's a kind of boutique winery. Most of the mass-produced wines are made by cooperatives who basically buy in the grapes, so don't have very good quality control over them, and then they make the wines themselves, blended to house style. But these are, as I say, what are known as grower champagnes. They are boutique wineries, and they have control over everything from grape growing to the production of the wine. So they're absolutely fabulous. And if you don't think you like champagne, don't sort of bank on it until you've tried these, because they're superb.